Hello everyone, welcome to another Average Angler video. We're here today at the Thursday Cost Cutter at Shiplate on the main lake, and I've drawn the shortest sort of peg going. So I can actually reach iron with a pole. It's one of a few hot pegs that you can actually reach iron with a pole. Not what I expected when I arrived, and I bought my method feed and all sorts, but anyway. I'll set up a line just here, tie it in. That's one line. I'll set up another line just here in this reflection, and I'll set up another line down here. That's my 3 lines of attack. I'm going to fish, I'm going to feed pellets and corn, pellets over there and fish meat on the hook. I'm going to fish meat here, feed meat and fish meat here for a mixed bag. Trying to pick better fish from over there. Finishing the edge, ain't my mind up, see how the day goes. I've got some corn with me, I've got some meat, I've got some micros. I'll see how I feel. I'll put some bait in down there, but I won't feed it till at least 2 hours from the end.
I won't shake his hand because he's an average fellow. Hi mate, Phil.
You're alright mate, how you doing? Alright?
Alright, you?
Yeah, not too bad.
What time you started?
Just literally 30 seconds ago the all-in went, but...
I'll look forward to your video then.
Oh wow, yeah, I hope I can do it justice now.
For Wolverhampton, I deserve a mention.
Alright.
Alright, talk to you later.
Yeah, catch you later guys, good luck. Any more? Any more? Chop chop boys. You alright?
Watch all your videos.
Oh, cheers mate.
That's it mate.
Is that the last one?
Yeah, they're all
I feel like I should charge a toll really to get past the gate.
You're a celebrity, isn't you?
Mate, that's like 4 people since I've been here that have spoke to me. All because of the channel, innit? Yeah, there's a fish there where I've just fed there.
Yeah.
When I was putting the plummet in, I felt some movements, and then I went out there with a rig just with the shots on, just to see how the float was sitting, and I had a couple of bites with no bait on. Yeah, and I was like, yeah, there's some fish there. Not proper bites, but indications. Tom said that there'd been a few fish caught here, so I'm going to start down the middle, but I'm just going to put some bait up that island. Well, I don't think it helps, does it? But
it won't help, but it's not been that.
Sometimes you get a nice little spell when it's cool in the evenings because it pushes the fish down. It's kind of like, I don't want to say proper fishing, but it is proper fishing. It's like all the slapping and tapping, and look at that, solid over there, look. All that goes out the window.
Yeah, look at that.
See that fish move then? Got them on all lines, mate. I've only got 3 nets, you better bring me some more nets round. Catch you in a bit. Right, a little bit of banter there. I had a few people that recognise me from the channel chatting to me, and then John, who's the bailiff here, coming around and chatting to me as well. So I'm a little bit slow starting. Everyone else has probably already been in for 5 minutes, but that don't really matter. We've got 6 hours. So, what you may or may not have picked up there, see if you're still recording, yeah. So what you may or may not have picked up there whilst I was chatting to everybody was, I've just tapped in a little bit of meat on my short line, some small 4mm pieces, and I'm going to fish a 6mm piece over the top. And then I've also tapped in a fair bit of micros long up against the island. Now, I wouldn't normally put that many in to start, but I'm just going to leave it to sit and rest. So I'm not going to be fishing straight on it, so I'm not worried about it not worried like there's going to be too many fish in the swim and then I can't present a rig or I've ruined it already, because my hope is that fishing right here where I am now is going to work for the first sort of half an hour at least, and then I'll be able to go along, and hopefully if there's any fish out there, they've sort of been feeding confidently and they've cleared up the bait that's out there and they'll be easier to catch. That's the theory. There's definitely fish blowing right in front of me, so there's fish where I'm fishing now, top kit and 3 sections. If I'm totally honest, I was expecting to have had a bite already by now. But it's been cold nights now, weather's changing, can't expect too much. I've got my 3 lines and I'm just going to stick with them today. I'm not going to deviate too much from what I've got. Check that out, just landed him on the meat, first fish on the meat, mental. Been going for about 15 minutes now guys. I've had that perch, I've had a nice little roach, and just up this skimmer. Missing a few bites. This is nice. That's a nice sized fish. Just inside the mouth there. I've just like sort of spread the bulk out a little bit more. Spread the shot out a little bit more. Just swung the rig just past where I'm feeding. That one had it. Just on the settle. Put a toss pot on and just feed in little sprinkles of about that many. What's that? 10 bits of 4mm. And I'm just adding. So, you know, it's going out. Tapping the meat down the same sort of spot. Mind if some of it's floating a bit at the minute, might have to put some water on it. And just letting the rig sink in, just past where the feed's been going in. I was over the top of the feed, I was getting lots of silly bites, which I think were small fish like roach and perch. So I thought, I'll just try swinging it past, and it went straight away. So another little indication is it's settled there. Again, feels like another skimmer again. So maybe we're onto something. I'll just quickly flick the chest cam on, show you. I've got this tripod cam on, so it's all a bit one-dimensional, but you get the gist. This is a nice little start, leave me with it, and I'll catch you back up in half an hour or so. Right guys, we're just over the hour mark, about an hour and 10 minutes in. As you might be able to tell, I'm probably picking up a bit of wind noise onto my mic. I'm hoping not, but I can't do much about it if you are. It's got windy relative to how it was earlier, which is a problem because it's making it hard for me to fish this short line accurately. And I can't swing the rig past like I was, which seemed to be helping. I've not really caught anything for the last sort of 15-20 minutes. So I put a little bit more bait in, that hasn't helped, so I'm easing back off the bait again because I don't want to ruin the swim. So my next move really is to go long. It's a little indication then, but the next move is to go long. But sadly, this wind's meaning that long's not that inviting. I'll put some pellets in at the start of the match on the long line, some micros, and I've also put them in about half an hour in, so it's now another 40 minutes since I put some in, so I could do some indications there then, but I don't know what's going on. So I could do with putting some more in, or going over and feeding it, or both, so I'm going over and fishing it because it's not working here. As I said I was going to go over there, and I did go over there. This first put in, disaster. The wind's blowing the pole all around over the place. Total disaster. The rig's not doing what I want it to do. I was about to give up on it, and I thought, no, I'll give it one more go, just in case. Second go over, straight in. And this has happened. Booked him there. He's gone under the tree to the right, but I've managed to get him out. Not a big carp by this fishery standards, but I'll take anything we can get at the moment because hardly anybody's catching any carps. You alright, mate? Having a walk? Walking the dog? Lovely looking fish in the bag. New landing at handle didn't collapse. Well, not new, but fixed landing at handle didn't collapse. Newly fixed. Just nicked him in the top loop. Put him in here. What do you reckon? 5? Oh, he's just gone 5. He's probably not quite 5, but we'll click him 5. Well, there we are. That wasn't suspected because that wind was hooning through there. He's on. Not big fish, I don't think. Oh, where this one's pulling, he's either a big boy or he's foul locked. Jeez. Can't stop him. Oh, I think he's come off. Yeah, I think he's going to foul up that one. I was waiting for my pole to go pop then. 16 metres of pole and a big old angry carp on the end's never fun. He's moved everything. I have to go and re-plumb it up now. This is moved. That was a bite. A nice bite, nice and clean. Boom, float was gone. Just right, the fish is on, he's under sort of some level of control, he's not insane. It all points to ups in them now. What we're looking for. Just unshift that pole behind me, there's less pressure on that them big sections. Feels like a bigger fish, not going so crazy. Yeah, this is a much bigger fish. This is more the sort of stamp you expect to catch here at Shiplate on the main lake. Absolute units in the end. He's one of the decent ones. Big head nods, big slow nods of the head. That's what they want. Out the margin, big boy. He's in, he's a nice 7 or 8. I'm going to guess 7, let's see what the right way says. He's a bit over 7. It's not quite 8, that's why I'm clicking at 7. Nice, that puts us on. Let's just top up the meat line. Not a crazy amount because we're not putting loads of bait in there. Just trying to keep whatever's there happy. Let's see that. You can hear that wind now picking up again. It's as quick as that when it all can go wrong on this line, and then I need somewhere to drop onto if this wind gets stupid. Another one here shortly after the last one that you just saw me land. About 5 minutes to get a bite. Just really struggled to get the pole back. This one's took me right down underneath the rope. And very powerful runs, but feels like he's finally under some sort of control. He's probably a small fish because he's going quite crazy. Tend to go a bit crazier, the small fish. Big fish tend to be all power and plod. Sure if he's 100% up correctly. a powerful little soul. Tricky when you're hooking these fish at 16 metres and then they just run right on around that island. It's tricky trying to get the pole back. You have to kind of break down, but you don't want to. You want to try and get down to as less a section as possible to protect your pole. Fish like this go crazy. I'm on the 15 Jura slip hybrid today. I always tend to fish 15 here because I fish a bit bigger. We've got a torpedo carp, haven't we? What a torpedo. What's all these gone mad? He's one of them torpedo shaped ones. All sleek and fast. He's gone 6. He's gone 6 on the scales, now he's 7. I'm going to click him 7. Just because the last fish was nearly 6 and I clicked him 5, and that one's nearly 7 and I don't want to click him 6. So I'm round the 2 nearlies up to a whole one, just to be on the safe side. We got one. That's a skimmer. Maybe that's what's been giving me them weird bite skimmers. Big skimmer, can't catch a skimmer. Short. Maybe I'll put some pellets on the short line. Down the middle and see if I can catch one. It's the best skimmer I've had all day, better than when I was fishing for them. He's nice. Oh, I'm going to turn you off for a bit, save a bit of battery. Right guys, we're having some minor technical issues, so we're on chest cam only at the moment. Probably for the rest of the match. We're 2.5 hours in. We've got £19 on my clicker. So that's for carp. And feel like I've probably got 7, maybe £8 of silvers. So I'm going to say £25 gang. I'm in £25 gang. Nah. I spoke to you, I was whinging because it got windy and I couldn't fish where I wanted to fish. The wind had eased off quite quickly for me and made it fishable over on the far bank, and I think I've had 3 carp for £19. Or maybe 4 carp for £19. I think it's 4 carp for £19. And while I've been on the carp, I've been putting meat down this hole. I've just literally gone on it for the first put whilst I'm talking to you, because over on the far bank there, it all went a bit crap. So I'd gone from, as far I looked, might be, it's flying. No, it's just wrapped over. Yeah, so when I was over, it's gone all a bit weird. And I was getting indications all the time. Now, when I first went over there, I was like, no indications, and then I ran out of fish, so then I sit it out, and then you'd just put some bait in, wait 2 or 3 minutes, and you get a really positive indication off a carp, catch him, and then do the same again. I did that for a few, and then it got a bit funny. Foul hooked one, bits and bobs. Then I started having weird indications, and I started catching some skimmers. I had 2 nice skimmers from over there and a small one. And now I'll go over there and I'll wait ages and ages and ages, and then I get a really rapid indication that I can't hit. And it's just not working like it was. So I'm resting it. I have to come back onto this line. That's a great start. I weren't expecting to catch a nice skimmer first put, but I'll take it. Little touch there. And there we are. Is that the pellets that's brought that fish in? Went back over the spot and just held it still. And it went. time slightly deeper than when I plumbed it. That feels heavy. It's not a carp, it could be a big skimmer. That's a nice big skimmer. I can move it if you want. No. Very delicate bite it was, but he had it. That's another good one. Definitely to the right of where I've been feeding. There's a few fish there now. Just turned up, giving them that rest and putting some bait in, letting them get their heads down. Has helped whilst I'm catching them carpies. Sorry I'm only on chest cam, guys. I don't know what's gone on. My phone, my tripod cam seems to be under the impression that it's the memory is full, yet it's only done about 10 minutes of video in total. Just get a nice little run going. This is going a bit. A nice skimmer. Probably got a bit of an heavy elastic on there, but there's always a chance at a £10 carp. So you've got to bear that in mind, didn't you? I mean, that was a tiny little bite. I thought to myself I was struck a bit early on that. He's had it right down his neck. I'm not moving a lot, they're just sitting there munching, which is probably good. Pretty solid with them down there. Those who watched my previous video, look, there's the repaired landing handle. At this moment in time, it's doing me proud. It's not under a lot of duress when it's lifting out skimmers, is it? So it's not really a test for it yet. I'll open his mouth so I can get this disgorger in this little shit bag. Throwing it right down, these fish are. Really confidently feeding, just sucking it straight in. Get one more and then we'll think about topping up that long line with for the carps. Keeping the cameras running, nice little spout. Definitely seems to be the end of the run of skimmers, that does. Yeah, so we go out now and just put one proper look on it and see what we get. And if we don't catch anything, I'll turn you off. It's been on for ages and ages and ages. Yeah, there's a few indications there, so there's definitely fish come to that little batch of micros, but whether they, I was about to say, whether they're going to have it or not, it's another matter, and there's one at it. A reasonable size carp. Carp that's behaving itself. Good carp, I think, this. I've just seen it. Good fish. Oh, it's a good fish, this is. It's a very good fish. So that big pot left it and rested it. It's been huge. happy about something. He's gone down this edge here. He's found a way to freedom, I think. He's just under this tree, but he's away from the bank, so I don't think he's in... Famous last words, but I don't think he's in danger of snagging me at the moment. He's coming back towards me now. Keeping the pressure on him. These big carp, you can keep their heads pointing at you, they find it hard to get away. He is a big carp, I think. That's what we come to the Shiplate for, these units. Yes, that's what we come to Shiplate for. I'm glad I kept the camera running. And he's foul up under the chin. Let's not tell anybody. Ooh, steady on, big boy. He's got 9. Right, we've got about 2 hours left. Neither of my lines is really producing anything now. And what I'm finding at the moment is if I just switch between each one, try and I have 2 puts maximum on each one. If I hook a fish, have 2 puts on it. If I don't hook a fish, just have the 1 put on it. Just something along them lines, really. Just trying to hook a few fish. I'm only really catching skimmers on both lines, on either line at the moment. Neither's really responding to any sort of amount of bait or anything. John the bailiff's just been passed and I don't think there's a fat lot been caught. Somebody's had a few fish. Ant next to me is admitting to £50 a carp. So he's probably got £50–60 a carp, which puts him ahead of me definitely, because I've got £28 a carp and I've not got £30 of skimmers, so I can't keep up with that. So I find quite often I'll go in, tap some bait in, put a rig in, have a fish, and then that's it. You can't get another one. Sometimes the last couple of puts I've done it, I've not got anything. Just come off the far bank, just had a skimmer off the far bank, gone back out of there and had nothing. So I've come back short now. See if I can have one little bite there. It's a very small fish, this is, I think. Small skimmer. But what I might try doing is just, instead of feeding it, just go back on it. Just see if I can get another fish off that feed, because if I feed it again, I almost guarantee I won't. Let's just have a quick look and just see, because maybe now it's getting a bit harder. Then it should be getting better. Maybe that's a better approach. So I've put some bait into my margin on the right. It doesn't seem like a day where the fish are going to come short and feed. Don't seem to have fed anywhere else, but you never know. I just swung it past there and one had it. It'll be a better one, this will. This is the first run of fish I've had for a while. Take these at the minute because I've got an hour really before I really want to think about this hedge. That long line's not produced a carp for quite some time. I'm just trying to put some weight in the net. Give me a chance if it is a half an hour dash at the end. Just give me a chance of competing. I'll be in the mix, you know. Taking that meat just as it sells, they have been. That's a couple of puts. And again. Small skimmers like this. feed in or not. I'm going to try another one without a feed. I feel like I'm going to have to put a feed in then at some point. Always fine, there's a little bit there, a little skimmer. This is nice, I don't feel like I want to change anything at the moment. Not the biggest skimmers I've had all day, but they're fish. Just keep dripping your weight up. It's a nice little run now. You're whinging about it, being crap. This is a good one. This is like a really good skimmer or something different. It's a nice skimmer. Get a few more of they. If they want to turn up, we'll be happy. Oh, missed another bite there. Oh, there we are. Definitely having it on the drop. What's happening there? Is he wrapped or is he fouled up? I think he's wrapped. He's wrapped up because my rig's longer than that. Yeah, he's wrapped up. He's fair and square in the pile. So the line down the middle stopped producing, so I've just put a little tiny bit more bait in it. I've got about 15 minutes before coming into the last hour, and I thought, oh, I want to go down this right hand edge, but I want to give it another 15 minutes. So I went back over where I've not put any bait in, over my spot on the far bank, and put some bait in. I thought there was a chance of a carp if, you know, not a lot of fed, and I've got myself a really nice big ghosty on here. It's a big fish, he's just plodded about, he's not done anything crazy. But he's hooked in the mouth because I've seen him. He's just a big old... Oh, I pulled out of him. Oh, that was a double figure carp, that was. So I'm fishing a few inches close to the bank than I fed. I've plumbed it up nicely. I'm not trying to fish too tight to the bank because really tight's a bit rooty. You know, it's plumbing around. So I've come away to a spot which is nice to fish. It's about an inch or two deeper, and then I've fed even further away so the fish don't get in. I'm getting some indications down there, so there's fish there. Right guys, how long we got left? 15 minutes. I've got me a foul hooker on here. I thought it was going to break my pole at one point. Fishing long over there and I foul hooked him. I've had him on for a good 5 minutes now and he's gone all the way down into Ant's Peg to the left and he's gone round the end of that island to my left there. He's obviously got a very good hook hold. So let's see if we can get him in. Oh, it's a catfish. I don't think there's any catfish in here. It's literally the most unstoppable fish ever, so it's foul hooked. If it's not foul hooked, then it's the hardest fighting fish I've ever hooked in the mouth. It's literally bottomed out this elastic at 16 metres of pole. It was bending it around. It's not. It's just hooked in the mouth. It looked like it was hooked in the mouth to me then, very close to its face. I want to see if this is up properly now. I would have sworn I'd have put my mortgage on it. That was a foul look at the way that was literally bottomed elastic, took all the elastic and bottomed it out. I've got 16 metres of my pole bent round. I'm thinking something's going to go. I've got a repaired section in there. I've got 16 metre section in my hand. I can't follow the fish and take the angle off and run because it got caught on a tree behind me, and I was thinking, here we go, something's got to go. And it hasn't. I mean, that's bottomed, that elastic is bottomed. This fish is not giving up. Is it just ridiculously big? Is it like a 20 pounder or something? Let's hope so. Swimming very slowly like it's massive. I'm pretty sure I saw a mouth when I lifted it off a minute ago. This is the hardest fighting carp. I mean, I've had them recently this year. I've had one 19. Didn't fight anything like this. I'd given up on landing it. I thought, this is a foul locker. Still might be. Gonna need a bigger boat, aren't they? Fucking stupid this is. Thought it was foul hooked. Is that powerful? It's not foul hooked, that's the point. I thought it was. 20 pounder or something. That was the one that was in your swim. Is that disqualified now? It's going to double my weight if I get him in. I can't lose him. Oh, if I get this one in, it'll make up for losing that one which wasn't this big. Yeah, it's a very big fish. I don't know if it's going to go into my little net or not. I've had him up to 19 in this net, but this could be the limit. Oh no, he's not even that big, I don't think. I can't even get my head around what's going on here. It's just the world's angriest carp. Didn't look that big from that angle, did it? Just can't get his head on. He's the bomb. He's the boss. This one is. He's the hardest carp in the lake. Nobody messes with this boyo. Yes, maybe he is a big old lad after all. He's in. Oh my word, he's in. Oh, that's the problem. Well, it was me saying he's foul hooked. I was giving up on him, and he is fair and squarely hooked in the corner of the mouth. Let's see what the right way says he is. I think he's going to be a mid-teen. 15 pounder. 15 pounder. Well guys, it's been a tough match. I've got 43 on my clicker, so I've probably got a low 40 weight, plus I'd like to think 20 pound of silver, so I've probably got 60 pound. I might have a little bit more, a little bit less, depending on how my silvers go. Should have had another 10 pound. That one that was on the net, lip of the net, was definitely 10, probably 12. Other than that, I'm not sure what else I could have done. I've stuck with my 3 lines that I sort of planned to fish from the start. The margin line's not produced for me. Could have probably had another look on it, but you know, when I went down on it, it was just, there were no real signs. I got a little few dinks and dinks and dinks, and I thought, oh, perhaps they were big fish, but they weren't. So let's do all that. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you've enjoyed watching this video, why not try watching one of my other videos from Shiplate? I'll put them on the screen now for you so you can click straight on them and watch them. Thanks again, and see you soon.